What's going on, YouTube? We're back here on Midwest Modifications. Just wanted to give you guys an update on what is becoming of this car that was wrecked. Still got the other one over there. Been driving it. So I just cut the front end off last night. See, got a mess of wires and brake lines and everything just hanging here. I took pictures. I didn't really record anything. I don't have a tripod. I did, but I broke it. So anyways, I'm gonna start swapping things over to that one. I took the trunk off this. Here's a pile of trash. Everything here is trash. Saving the emblems. Condenser is good. I'm gonna sell that with the AC lines I took off, and probably the compressor altogether. Radiator, I didn't find a crack on the radiator, but when I got hit, it was leaking. So unless it didn't break the radiator and it cracked a hose over here, because this does have a plastic joint in the middle, but you know, I don't really see anything. Might be something I'll address in a future time. So yeah, see, so we cut the frame off to here. Kind of want to clean this out later. Clean that up with a wire brush. Try and get all the rust out of there. See, I don't know how long I'm going to be living here. I just moved. But I'd like to pull this whole engine out and clear this bay up for paint and everything. But I don't think that's going to happen for a while. So, just get the front end tubed. I don't know when I'm going to buy that kit. It's about $550. Trunk's off. Here's the hood. Just a bunch of random little things. Kept one of the headlights was good. You got the horn here. That skirt actually got ripped off. There's a hole right there, and it got ripped off from that. So I kept the bulbs from the other one. I got the shorty antenna, but I kind of fucked this thing up. I was planning on buying a new one anyways, but I was thinking about putting this because this has that remote control antenna. I might put that on today. Actually, no, I don't even have an 8mm wrench. I left it. I meant to grab one at work. So I'm gonna take this. These have the sequential taillight harness right here. I'm gonna take that out, and I'm gonna take all these bulbs out and swap them into that one. And then in the trunk, well, the trunk I actually left all my wiring. Where the fuck did I put the trunk? Over here. So I left all the wiring in here. So really all I have to do, you can see it right back there. All I have to do is put this deck lid on. And I want to swap this deck lid because I like the way the wing looks better than the raised wing on the other one. I have red plate bulbs in here. The bumper's off there. The bumper actually had to come off to get onto the trailer because it was fucking scraped, so I just ripped it off. It's garbage anyways. I got the orange fog lights I'd like to switch over. I don't think I'm gonna do that today. They look a lot better than the clears though, I'll tell you what. This power steering line right here, which acts as a cooler, which is just, it literally goes in front of the radiator and it goes in a circle. These lines I could not get off last night, so I took a Sawzall, a reciprocating saw, whatever you want to call it. I just cut the lines because I was tired of fucking with it, trying to pull lines off. I might just loop it because once I get the tube frame, I'd really like this to be open. Like, I think I'm gonna delete this ABS module. I'd really like to switch all these to AN lines. I think that'd be pretty cool. So see, this hose just goes here, and then this one goes to the rack. And yeah, literally I could just loop it, but I don't know what it's gonna take to so you probably could have taken it off down there, but it's kind of a pain to get down there, not gonna lie. all these other lines got the hydro boost. I mean, shoot, if I feel like it, I guess I could get rid of the hydro boost, but then that's a whole nother mess I don't want to deal with. I got all this wiring, battery junction box, yeah, grounds for the PCM, like a lot of stuff. Like a lot of this stuff can get hooked back up so I can drive the car, but I had to undo a lot of it to get it through the frame. There's little holes in the frame. So yeah, other than that, the engine's pretty much still intact. It's sad because this thing doesn't even have, it didn't even get its first oil change, and it's fucking just sitting here. Yeah, that's a brand new alternator too. But I'd like to get this all cleaned up. I'd like to get new valve covers and all the hardware, all these crusty bolts done, get the front cover taken off, repowder coated. Like you see, this is all from coolant probably, but the block is iron. Looks like there's coolant down in the center there, but that's probably again from, unless that cross pipe is leaking. But I don't think it is. Shouldn't be. Yeah, it's probably just from it getting sprayed everywhere when I got in the wreck. Yeah, so I'm not really gonna record me swapping this stuff over. I think it's really just gonna be the sequential tail lights for right now. My buddy has some lowering springs he said I could have, but we'll see if that happens. Because, I mean, I would really like to drive around with these wheels. And that car lowered, it'd just give the car a lot meaner stance like this one. Yeah. Also, if you're gonna do this yourself, I paid $100 for that DeWalt reciprocating saw. You know, that thing put in work. I had this, and that didn't do too much. I got about, I don't know, did about 4 or 5 inches of work, and I couldn't reach anything else. Especially with it being wrecked, everything was bent. The hood latch cable, gonna delete. Washer reservoir, I think I might keep the washer reservoir. If I don't, I'm just gonna do a wiper delete, and I can get a wiper delete cowl panel. I did take the cowl off because it was all broken and cracked. Windshield is also cracked. Probably get that replaced sometime. But yeah, so that's an update on this car. BJB bracket, I kept that because when I do get the tube frame, I would like to I want all my wiring behind here, which is a lot easier now that everything's out of the way. I mean, there's a couple things that are going to be a pain, but I mean, pretty much all this is already behind here. There's no wiring here except what needs to be that I know of. See, like, that's all little stuff that's already hidden. But yeah, this thing is filthy from sitting. It's kind of irritating because this was all clean and spotless. I had to fucking shine that up. Yeah, irritating. What can I do? Alright guys, well, if you want to see more progress on this, hit like and subscribe. Subscribing will definitely help me out. Gives me more motivation, and I mean, I need to get a tripod, but right now just kind of working, going to school. But I figured this whole quarantine thing with the coronavirus going on, I'd do something to this and it'd help motivate me. But yeah, so that's all for today. Until next time.